What's up guys, it's Kanan here again with another Emblem tutorial. This one I made, it's a Yeti, and I'm going to change all the layers again back to white and then start from the whatever that little furry ball thing is. That's what I'm going to start you guys off with. This requires 9 to like 11 layers, just depending on how much detail you guys want. I only use 10 layers, but you could use a 11th layer possibly for the mouth. Like if you just wanted to make the blue outline and like a black inside, you'll see what I'm talking about at the end. I didn't do the mouth thing. I'll probably end up doing it later, but I just didn't feel like spending all my money on another layer. So everything's right here. So the Wotsit's gonna come first, and I'm gonna do it a little darker than what I usually would, and then I'm gonna start with the limbs next. I think I do the right arm, turn it blue color, because the Yetis are out in the snow, so I'm gonna guess their skin is like frostbitten and whatnot. That's why it's blue and icy, because he's cold, man.
Oh my god, that gay mortar.
And then his legs will be the same shade of blue. What I did for the limbs, I made one limb, I decided on the color, then I duplicated that layer and moved it so it was the same size and the same color. And basically the hardest part once you have it duplicated is just to line it up and make it look good. I used a rectangle layer behind the eyes because the Wotsit, it has a clear eye circle part, and the arms, sometimes it'll get in the way of the eye, so I decided to use a thin rectangle. I forgot what it's called, but it's a rectangle part, and I changed that black for, you'll see it looks pretty cool at the end. It's supposed to be the whole eye, but then I add on the mean eye thing, so it ends up being the inside, and I think it looks pretty sweet. So I'm gonna do the I don't know what you'd call this, is like an eyelid or something, the cartoon eye. I changed these the same color as the skin. I just like everything to match. And I couldn't really find like an appropriate mouth, at least for the level I am. I think I'm like 45 on this. So I used the shock or whatever. I forgot what this one is, and it kind of helps. Like when I think of a Yeti, like they're just these ape-like creatures, so they kind of have messed up teeth, and I thought this lightning bolt was perfect. So here's when I decide I need another layer. I duplicate the Wotsit layer and I make a little lighter color. I eventually pick a lighter color. I tried to use an outline, but it messed up the inside of the eyes. You can't really tell, but if you were to go close in, you'd be able to see. So what I did was, instead of making an outline, I duplicated it and made it slightly larger, and it turns out pretty good. And I think, yeah, the inside, it looks funny. The inside Wotsit, or the one on top, is a little darker. Just, I don't know, I thought it was cool. And then I thought of how you could do the same technique with his mouth, where you could have a black and lightning bolt inside of the blue one. It would look kind of cool. And there's my cousin, he's being obnoxious. So this is basically the Yeti. Right now I'm tweaking everything up. It's how you make everything unique. Like, even if you were to use this idea, everyone adds their own aspect to it, and you can have whatever you want. So here's my gamer card picture thing, and then I'll show you what a good one looks compared to a bad one. Here's my cousins. Look at this. That's great. And then here's mine. That looks a lot better. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll win. Thanks for the votes.